Hey guys, we are Simians. We are from San Diego. We're going to play a few songs. Thank you all for being here. There's a lot of familiar faces in the crowd, and that means a lot to us that you guys came out. So here we go.
Keeps on falling down. The ground wears a white blanket, and though I keep calling through the dark, the sound of my voice won't make it to the ears of the rescue team. They've been searching 3 days, but I've been missing the light. Trapped beneath this red oak tree. If the snow keeps falling down, I'll be buried alive. In frostbitten delirium, I can see her come to me so vividly. She's pure as the snow that covers me. In the size pushed my axe barely out of reach. I'd amputate my leg if I had the means. Feel like a bug to be studied. Entomology, I'm God's very own insect. In frosted delirium, I can see her come to me so vividly. She spears the snow that covers me. Indecisive winter storm, she comforts me and makes me warm. If this is death, there's serenity in it. 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 And I welcome it.
Thanks, guys. So that song is called The Logger and the Snow Angel, and it was the first single off of our recently released debut album, which is called Crises of Willpower, and it is out on all streaming platforms. You can also buy an LP, which is a deluxe double LP that we have for sale here tonight, if anybody has vinyl record players, and it comes in banana peel yellow.
Yeah, banana.
So that song, it's an allegory for being stuck. And this next song is called Golden Saturn.
For Kara. Sorry.
What a cure. Coming home from work. Oh, when I see that golden Saturn, it's such a soul. Really soothe my jangled nerve. This remedy of love and love return. Price might be right, so nothing gold can stay. But feel our body heat, melt the frost away, soft or hard, soothing or violent, sweet and cathartic, noisy or silent. I wish I could recall the countless hours we spent, amalgamated, tangled and bent.
So that song is not about a planet, it's about a car. And it goes out to Kara over there. And this next song is called Islands, and it is a song about miscommunication. Country road, a desert road. My wife sincere has left our home. She grew tired of their inland and won't return. So today's the first day of a tour that we're doing in California for the next week. We're going to go up to Northern California, then swing back around. And this is the one time we have our full band, but we actually don't have our full band because last night we got a call, or a message, that our normal drummer came down with COVID, which is really sad. He and his partner, his name is Mitch, his partner's name is Leilani. They normally play flute and drums with us. And so we wish them well in their recovery. And in their absence, we have Leirrie on drums, who got a message from me at like close to 10 o'clock at night asking if he could just come in. We played with him once, and it was a year ago. It was literally one time. And we didn't have any rehearsal with him, and he just, he went to bed, woke up, drove out here, and here he is playing these songs as if he knows them. So props to him. And then we also have another guest performer today. Her name is Rita Petrekova, and she's over there on the couch. She'll be hopping on and off the piano throughout the night, and she plays beautifully, and I had the pleasure of working with her for a few years, and she's just a lovely person. We also have on vocals the amazing Lauren Kirby. And she has her own solo project, Lauren Kirby. So she has a couple songs that she's released recently, and if you have time, you will not be disappointed if you check it out. And I think she's got more stuff in the works too, so hopefully we hear more from her. But the things she has out are amazing. So please check that out.
So
So that song was called Serpents of the Throne, and it's about fake news, but it was written, almost all these songs were written more than 20 years ago, so before that phrase was something I was aware of, but unfortunately that issue has been around for a long time, and it persists. So this next song is a cover song, and it's a cover song by Leonard Cohen. Any Leonard Cohen fans in the room? So I have a story about Leonard Cohen that takes place here. I was visiting my brother-in-laws, him and he's basically the front row here. And it was 4th of July. I was in the Peace Corps at the time, and we were back on a break just for like a week. And so we were staying with them here and walking down the street. And I am a huge Leonard Cohen fan, like ridiculous. I learned how to play guitar by listening to his songs over and over again. And 'cause I was walking down the street, and I look up, and there he is, just walking down the street, just casual, like a person. And I was like, so my wife was with me, Kara, and I was like, Kara, that's Leonard Cohen. And she said, go to him. And so I've never been starstruck like that before, but I just ran up to him, and I had no idea what to say, so I was just blathering, and I said, I'm your biggest fan. I have like 80 bootlegs of your recordings. And I'm sure he didn't appreciate that. But he was so gracious, and since we were kind of like tourists in LA, I had a camera. This is like kind of like walking around with cameras in your pocket. But I had like a camera around my neck, and I asked if he wouldn't mind taking a photo, and he did, and later he signed it, and it's like framed so big in my living room, and it's my pride and joy. So this song is dedicated to him.
Marley brother, my killer. What can I possibly say? I guess that I miss you. I guess I forgive you. I'm glad that you stood in my way. If you ever come back here, the chain up for me. Well, you're in me sleeping, and his woman is free. Yes, and thanks for the trouble you took from her eyes. I thought it was there for good, so I never tried. And the chain came by with the lock of your hair. She said that you gave it to her that night that you planned to go clear. Sincerely, you're going.
So they asked me if Lauren was going to stand and sing or grab the mic, and it turns out it's both, which is very Leonard Cohen of you. So Alex is going to hate this, but Alex on xylophone, xylosynth, and I say he's going to hate it because he's actually a trumpet player, and he reminds me that the mallets are his backup thing. Trumpet is his main thing. And then on violin, we have Bandon Wallace. And Brandon plays a lot of instruments, not just the violin. He plays instruments I've never even heard of until we started playing with him, like baglamas and kaval, accordion, mandolin, what else? Viola, everything. Saxophone. We don't allow the saxophone in this band. Accordion. And then on piano, we have Jason Votaw. And on bass, we have Aaron Freeman. And I just again want to shout out Leilani, who is not able to be here today, but she has a beautiful flute solo in that song that I was really missing. That song, we recorded it, and it's going to be coming out in about a month, so you'll hear her flute on the recording. Next up, I don't even know. Okay, we have a song called Vanished, and this is a song that's about the older I get, the more people I care about disappear, not just because they die, but just because everybody goes their own way. And it's nice because we live in a world where things are, you can reach out to anybody through social media, but it doesn't feel the same. So this is a song about that. Happy song.
Did you not find the world doesn't need you? Does not the world still turn with you gone? Rid yourself of everything fleeting. Every new day you break with the dawn. With the complex gone, but in the minds of former friends, even the thought obsolescence meaningless, meaningless and dead. Did you not find the world doesn't need you? Does not the world still turn with you gone? Rid yourself of everything fleeting. And every new day you break with the dawn. Sorry I missed you. I miss you. But I don't allow myself to think about where you are or whom you're with. I much prefer to think about how quickly we forget. all summer long. I've been alone. When I call, you don't answer your phone, and it seems so appropriate. You went away, Independence Day. You and I are going to die. At the end of our lives, but the song survives. I do not mind dedicating all these youthful days to isolation. There's little hesitation. Things are being washed away more with each passing day, and there's a sentiment that it gets me in. More important than whatever else is happening. Something's happening in me, and I'm feeling like I shouldn't leave. But you've been what I need most, so I push your haunted memories, exercise your ghost. You and I are going to die. At the end of our lives, but the song survives. Life is but a blink time, strange for us to pass the line. All the fair so brave and fleet, and hardly seems worth repeating. I'll only mention it to say, for every loss there is a gain. If your world gets shattered, you can still go on. The heart endures, though they are gone.
So you guys want to take like a 5-minute intermission and then come back? Sure.
Yeah! Intermission!
Cool. Okay. So we're gonna be back in 5 minutes.
Please come back.
So I just want to dedicate that one to Father's Day, which is to fathers, I should say, since Father's Day is coming up. Not because Alex. that song. My father raised a lot of kids. There were 10 of us in the house at one point, and you can imagine that was a very difficult thing. And he was a single parent, so working really hard during the day, dealing with a lot of kids, and somehow he still came out very gracious and kind. So it's an aspirational song to be more like that. This next song is called Loop, and the album that we put out recently, we went out to Nashville, which I'd never been out there. I think a lot of us had never been out there. Brandon, you seem Nashville-y. A lot of us had never been out there. And we went out and recorded this album, and it was this whirlwind experience where we had a very tight schedule, and the producer, who his name is Ken Coomer, and he's just such a kind, he's a very tall guy, but he's such a gentle giant. He's like 6'5" or something, but speaking of kindness, he's a very kind guy. But we had this very tight schedule where we had to do 13 songs in 12 days with only one day off, and it was a song a day was his approach. And this next song was the very last song that we did, and we had some session musicians because not the full band couldn't be there for the full time, and some of the session musicians laid down their parts and left, and then we realized, oh wait, they played it too fast, and it was so fast that you'll hear there's a lot of lyrics in this song, and I really want to commend Lauren for learning all of these lyrics, because it is a tome of lyrics, and I can't remember them, and she remembers them without reading. But because they played it too fast, it was impossible to get all these lyrics out in that short amount of time. And so we ended up slowing it down and doing a really stripped down version. But we went back and re-recorded it with the full band and did a more poppy version. And this is the poppy version that you won't hear on the album. But we are going to release the poppy version in a month. And also, for the price of $35, we have our album back there, and it has both versions, but a vinyl exclusive.
Upon me and upon you, loop a needle with a thread, put a fever in my head. All in all, it's all the same. Wish that I could still remain close to all the things I love, far from what I'm afraid of. But sometimes it's what I love that's precisely what I'm scared of. To apologize for causing grief and telling lies. Sorry for the mess I made and to all my betrayed. But I'll stand before the light Make a note, set things right. If you want no more of this, there's still hope for the hopeless. Under artificial suns, our lives become stale reruns. Everything that's born will die, gone in the blink of an eye. Now the light is getting dim, and the night is dark and grim, like the night we passed before. And you can bet there will be more, but I'm asking you tonight, here before the fading light, give our lives second thought. All the wrongs that we have wrought, can eclipse our good that quick. It's not my wish that I stay sick. I was healthy as a child, now my thieves run wild. Predisposed of this affliction, symptom of human condition. It's this illness we suffer from, takes a struggle to overcome. Do so well and then lapse, repeats this way till we collapse. It's the cyclic nature life, like how day puts into night, round and around and around again. Nothing ever truly is. Yes, it's true in a way. We get reborn with each new day. Under artificial sun, our lives become stale rerun. Everything that's born will die. Don't just let it pass you by. Don't let them stand one more down. One more time.
This next song is called Crossing the Chesapeake. I grew up on a farm in Maryland, and this time of year, summertime, I was happy to be out of school, except my grandparents quickly reminded me that school is better than farm work. And I was picking many a potato bug and strawberries, and it was like 1 for the basket, 2 for me. But it was also, yeah, it was child labor. But I would, I mentioned my dad was a single dad, and he had a lot to juggle, and it was easy for me to be a mischievous kid, and I would hop in the back of my uncle who lived on this farm. I'd hop in the back of his Suzuki Samurai, and he'd take me across the Bay Bridge, and we'd watch rated R movies. Sorry, Dad. A lot of like action Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. And I would usually fall asleep on the way back because the Chesapeake Bay Bridge is a 4-mile long bridge, which is really long, and it has these like girders between, and as you hit them, it makes this like boom, 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 boom. And it sounds like a little heartbeat, and I could just not stay awake to that across 4 miles. And so this is a song about that.
It's a long way to be on the road without sleep to the eastern shore. Murky waters run deep to our homes on the farm. Off the roads far from home. Now the night's upon me, and I'm too tired to speak. Crossing the Chesapeake, feeling so weak and half asleep. I couldn't keep up the hypnotic humming of the old motor running is putting me under a spell. Oh, my uncle, I still think those long Maryland times with you behind the wheel of your green Samurai, or as soothing the sun. This exhaustion's so strong. Drive me over the bar. Drive me under the stars. Crossing the Chesapeake, feeling so weak and half asleep. I couldn't keep up the hypnotic humming of the old motor running is putting Your cigar smoke so thick, it's making me sick. Your cigar smoke so thick, it's making me sick. Your cigar smoke so thick, making me sick, so late in the night.
So can we just get one more round of applause for Lauren Kirby on vocals? So this last song is called Arches, and it's an instrumental song inspired by the landscapes of Utah. Mostly the arches, not the buildings. So we're gonna feel this one out and see how it goes. If it crashes and burns, we're ending on a combustion. Thank you guys so much for being here. Also, huge shout out to Kulak's Woodshed. This is such a hidden gem. They are all volunteers here, and it's just such a beautiful story to hear from Paul. So if you guys want to tip, and we strongly encourage you to tip the volunteers here, there's a donation bucket right there. For those of you live streaming, you can donate online. Please keep watching their shows. They put out a lot of great shows, and each one is just its own unique experience. And we're very privileged to be here for this experience today. So thank you guys. All right, Santa Cruz, you're next. See you tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming out. And we're going to stick around for a little bit, so hopefully you have to go. We understand, but otherwise.